In this lesson, I will explain to you how you can count number of columns and number of rows in Microsoft Excel. See here, if you want to find out how many columns you have from A to Q, right? It is very easy because this is the small data. You can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Similarly, you can count the rows, but sometimes it happens that we have a long data or a big data. You can say it is difficult. So here we are going to use the column function, and I will show you what the column function does for us. Always keep in mind the formula starts with equal to sign. Here you have to write down column. Whenever you will see COL, you will see two options here, column and columns. What is the difference between these two? I will explain to you. First of all, we will discuss column. Select this column, double click or press the tab key, and here in the here you have to follow the syntax. This is reference. Suppose if you want to count from A to Q all the columns, it is not necessary that you have to press the first label. Any you can press 776, you can press this reference, this reference, this reference, whatever you want, and close the parenthesis, press enter. So see, Q is the 17th column, included the blank. See here we have three blank A, B, C. So when we will use column, system will start counting from A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Right now I am going to delete this column C, so you will see it will be 16 then. This is good in Microsoft Excel if you will use the formula. So see here one more time, if I will say that I is equal to, again I am using column, but I am not using the reference. I am just using the blank parenthesis. So I will show you the difference. What will happen if we will use the reference, it will give you the column number, but if I will use the blank parenthesis, it will give you the column number in which we are working. So Q is the 17th column. If you will apply the same formula here, it will give you 18, this is 19, and so on, right? How simple it is. So if you are using column, it will give you the output if you have some blank columns as well. But if you want to know only the columns in which you are working, so you have to select columns here. This is the columns, and it says array, right? Array means the range. So suppose if you want to find out how many columns you have in your database, so you have to select all your arrays starting from C3 to P23, parenthesis close, and press enter. So it will give you the output that we are working on 14th column, right? Total, if you will start from C, 1, 2, 3, 4. So columns count from C, but this counts from A, only column, right? It is, again, it is not necessary that you can count your all database. If you want, you can count, or not for this, a particular part. Suppose if you want to count these columns, yes, you can count. Select that range and press enter. So it is 5. It means that we are working now in 5 columns. So same thing, same function we can apply for row. This is the row. Write down row, then we have row and rows, right? Row will count the blank rows. We have two blank rows here. So here if I will say this and reference, suppose I want to count from 1 to 20, I will click anywhere 20 here, and then close the parenthesis. The output is this 20, right? Because it has added F20. Now, if I will write down O row and blank parenthesis, so what will happen? It will give you the reference number of this in which I have applied this. So see, this is 11. So how simple it is, right? Row and rows, column and columns you have learned. Now please practice it. See you in the next lesson, and thank you.